Look at this brother here. Don't end up like this. Shout out to the brother Tyreek Hill, the NFL superstar, just got divorced from his wife. Y'all see the court ordered him to Tyreek Hill provide his ex-wife with $20,000 to $50,000 per month in spending money to maintain her lifestyle during the divorce process. In addition, Hill must give a one-time $500K. So they say the $500K was to cover her $457,000 in legal fees, with the other $43,000 nonetheless, and provide $100,000 for a new car after she requested to drive the $200,000 Bentley, but he denied. Well, she get exclusive use to their $5.5 million condominium. Hill was responsible for covering all associated costs, mortgage, insurance, utilities, internet, and health insurance for her and their daughter.
Well, was it worth it? That's my question. Like, I don't believe that women that, be shoulder deep in a man's pockets really are ever wives. I understand lifestyle. I understand there may be things here at play that my impoverished mindset can't understand. I respect that. Never the freaking less, golly, ain't that much spending in the world.
And shout out to Miss Johnson, and married for only 17 months. And this brother here, he got 10 kids. So he got 10 kids by 6 or 7 or maybe more women. I mean, discipline.
This brother here, he out here hunching faster than he can run. And this ninja can run mighty fast. And he just skiing.
And he come from the bottom. Let's get this clear. This was not a D1 athlete. All right. Where he go to school at, like Alabama State, like some D2, D3, and he came up out the mud, and now he signed these big contracts. He getting all this. He in Miami,
driving Lamborghinis. And he fast, one of the fastest ninjas on 2 foots. Yeah, shout out to the brother. But see that? Don't let all of that fame. This brother got maximum gravitas, maximum fame. Look at the sisters in the chat. Y'all love this brother. See this
this little brother too. He only about 5'7", 5'6". He ain't sick, you know what I mean? He's a shorter brother.
Fast running. He fast up in that Kudakata. Slow down, Tyreek.
So, yeah. So the money, he can be however tall. When you stand on that money, you could be 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Money and Lamborghinis. Do it every time.
But this has been a cautionary tale. Shout out to the brother, brother Cromartie, used to be in the league. He was on the Hard Knocks episode. Y'all remember, he couldn't even name his kids. He was sitting there. He had like 11 kids or however many. And they was like, name them. He's sitting there, the ages and name. He couldn't. He was stumbling and fumbling. It was embarrassing.
I can't laugh too much. I'm bad with ages and stuff. I know the names. I'm bad with.
No, he didn't even know the names. He didn't know the names. Nothing.
That's some egregiosity for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So here we are. But then there's the other flip of the coin. So you get people like Tyreek Hill, they got no discipline. But on the other side, you get his former teammate. Shout out to Travis Kelce. I know y'all heard he just got engaged to Taylor Swift, and social media saying he fumbled this woman, Kayla, whatever her name is. It says, y'all think Travis Kelce fumbled? Taylor Swift net worth is $1.6 billion. Social media thinks that Travis Kelce fumbled, not staying with the sister.
Cooperation over empty physical, I can't say beauty, appeal. Yeah. What her name is? Taylor Swift ain't a bill. She's not. You ain't got to spend nothing. That's a bill. I know this sister here respectfully. She's a bill. You got to pay for that car. You got to pay for her black dress and her expensive heels. You ain't paying for nothing, Taylor. You ain't got to pay for nothing. She going to buy you stuff. Shout out to Taylor.
Look at Kelce. They said, when he was with her, he was all hip hop, this and that. Now he got the mustache going, cut the beard. You know, he into the country. He switched up. They said, we thought you was for the culture. I thought you like black chicks.
Shout out. What do y'all call it? The black girl effect. That's all he experienced. Yeah. Now I got what you say? Now the white wife effect. He had the black girl. Wow. He had the black girlfriend effect. Now he moved on to the white wife effect. Interesting.
So here we go. Social media is up in arms about this. So we're going to stick here for a minute and we're going to talk about it. Shout out to the brother O'Shea.
As you know by now, Travis Kelce is going to marry Taylor Swift. She announced it on her Instagram page. It was over 30 million likes on the photo. Everybody is talking about it around the world. And of course, the one thing that we are wondering about is the whole situation with Kayla Nicole, all right? Now, Kayla Nicole is the ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce. And of course, we understand, Kayla Nicole is obviously African-American, Black. They were together off and on for 5 years. So then the question comes, how is it that Travis Kelce, who is known for dating Black women, decided to marry a white woman? And now you're seeing people come out and talk about it.
Now everyone knows that Taylor Swift got engaged today, and she was engaged to Travis Kelce. But to me, like, that's not the interesting part. I was talking to some of my friends today, and they were saying how bad they felt for Kayla Nicole. Like, he did her dirty. No lie, no tea, no shade. Their relationship, dirty. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but he cheated on her, wouldn't pay for things, just bad.
No. He didn't do her dirty. He treated her accordingly. Y'all need to stop ishing on Black men, because we are y'all only savior for the most part, for about 98% of y'all. Then she think, oh, I'm divesting. She was ishing on Black men. You know, they say he wasn't even paying for nothing. He was making her pay for her own stuff. She was buying him stuff, and she was broke. I mean, as far as he's concerned. But just show him, Mr. Walker, that shout out to Ben Affleck and some of these guys. They will play with y'all, but when they ready to have kids and start a family and get married, then they go to their preference.
There you go. Resourceful men get what they want. We talking about NFL players, the elite gladiators of today. They get whatever they want out here. They have, and this is a truth and a fact that tainted single modern woman hate. There's men out there that can have their way, pick and play with celebrity women that y'all idolize. Pick and play with them. Yeah, I'll go ahead and dump, her and go get me a Taylor Swift. It's nothing. And win a Super Bowl.
Overall. And he went and treated Taylor Swift like a queen. That's all we've seen.
Now, in this particular clip, she's saying that, hey, Travis Kelce did Kayla Nicole wrong. All right. And this is what a lot of the Black women are saying. If you look at it, he wasted her time. It's all bad. He cheated on her. He didn't want to pay for anything. And then, within 2 years, he'll go out there and deal with the white woman. Again, this is from the same group of women that once a Black woman gets a white man, it's yes! And then the white man goes back to the white woman. And now all of a sudden you feel victimized. But wait, there's more.
I don't know. I can't feel bad for her. At the end of the day, she wanted to be a wag. She allowed him to make her pay for half of everything to prove that she wasn't in it for the money. She put up with the cheating, which people do all the time. But the biggest thing is she proved to that man that she was willing to do whatever to stay with him. And he allowed it. Because why wouldn't he? So when you put up with whatever from a man, you can't be surprised when they do you dirty.
So you know what? She's saying like she proved that she wanted to be with the man and it's her fault because, she allowed it to happen. But the reality that this young lady is saying, and so many women today don't get it. Kayla Nicole was not offering up anything that was worth keeping.
So here we are. Let's mind through it. This is Kayla Nicole. She is 34 years old. She's a 34-year-old, media personality. She got a little podcast. It ain't hitting on nothing, right? According to Google, it says her net worth is about 2 million. That's what it say. 34 years old, no kids. Her net worth is about 2 million. Then Travis Kelce is 35 years old, no kids. His net worth about what? About 80 million. All right. Then we got Taylor Swift, who is 35, and her net worth is 1.6 billion. He go from a woman, let's just say $1 million net worth to 1.6 billion. Money talk.
Yeah. I take Aston Martins for birthday gifts for 500, Alex, and little weekend vacations at Martha's Vineyard please and thank you. Yeah, drizzle. However y'all want to wrap this up, it is what a TIA is. Shout out to O'Shea. That poor sister that he dumped had nothing to offer outside of physical aesthetics. Nothing. I mean, seriously, just most likely some good old hunching and physical aesthetics, something good on your arm. That's it. And it only goes so far.
This is her here, Mr. Walker. So your prototypical carbon copy. The net of it is he can get this woman, she a dime a dozen. A Taylor Swift is a one of one. Bonquish gonna be like, but she ain't got no butt, but she ain't got no curves. She got 1.6 billion reasons.
They put Taylor Swift in her comments. They wicked.
Oh, the internet is undefeated.
Listen, you know what? I believe I really can't stand pop culture all this much, but I believe this is critical information right here. Look, come on now. Let's keep it a buck. As far as the physical appeal, you know what her name is, Miley Cyrus. She ain't nobody's fantasy. Taylor Swift. She ain't nobody's fantasy. Swift ain't nobody's fantasy. But this melanated sister here, yeah, at least 90% of y'all niggas have fantasized about that silhouette there. But see how deep it is. The body only gets you in the door. It got her hunched. But what you really bring to the table gets you the ring.
That part. So, yeah, this is her. She's 34 years old. The net now, she ain't young. She's 34. She aging out. She probably don't want kids, right? She probably was trying to spend his money. He like, you ain't spending my money. You're going to pay for whatever you want. You paying for it. And you're going to pay for some of my stuff too.
Got to bring more ladies. You got to make that brother Kelce, he said he the prize. And he getting treated. See that?
Look at that kuta. Look at that kuta kata. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka. That couldn't seal the deal. That couldn't do it.
One of the most famous things I heard back in the day, I was a youngster. And it drove the point home. I'll never forget it. I don't know what I was watching, but there was a man. And he said, you got to understand. He said, there's somebody that got tired of hunching Halle Berry. And as a kid back in the 90s, that had the most weight because Halle Berry was her. And that's true. It only gonna get you so much. After a while, yeah, it's just the wet warm. A lot of wet warm out there.
Man. So this is her. Yammed up, bammed up, all that.
Can't fall victim to this low-level hoodoo, fellas. That right there, the boobs out, Kuda Kata print all in your thirsty face, G Honda. That is low-level hoodoo. If you fall victim to it, it's just weak. You got to have some defense. All right.
And then they say her and Travis Kelce were on and off for 5 years. So they were dating and he was sleeping with other women, cheating on her. Why couldn't she seal the deal if this all it take? It looked good. Where you at, HQ? She looked good.
I'm going to say she was not displaying any vulnerability. There you go. These sisters will hunch and suck on you all wild, no strings attached, but she wasn't being vulnerable. I'm pretty sure this Taylor Swift, she's vulnerable. She probably wrote a song about the ninja. I don't know. Y'all probably do. But her, she just a good time in the vibe. She was never giving wife characteristics. I'm pretty sure Taylor done sent my man a brand new AMG and nice things. Rolex.
Yeah, but Taylor ain't got that. You see that? Taylor can't do that with the photo. Huh? Yeah.
How long is that going?
Taylor ain't got that. Where you at, Taylor? They say Taylor is a ironing board. Ain't that what they call her? Man.
God, come on, man. Somebody talk to me. After a long extended weekend of rolling around in the sheets and on the balcony and in the jacuzzi and on the floor and in the bathroom and in the shower, it gets old after a while. It's going to get old. It's just physical.
Oh, the thing is, not a bad looking woman. It's just these women are a dime a dozen. There has to be substance at the end of the day. That's what Mr. Walker's hitting on, because they ain't just sleeping with men that they don't like. If they were sleeping with the guys that were into them, they can get away with this stuff. They are sleeping with select men that got options, and you are very expendable.
The feeling is different, much different. A man that got options is not going to overlook these glaring red flags that a simp is. If you feel lucky and fortunate just to be able to sniff at her cudicata, then you're going to take whatever she get, and you're going to end up being like the brother in Miami, paying $20,000 here, $500,000 here for some harlot that done reached elbow deep into your pockets.
Message. So this is her. All right. Like I said, she got a little podcast going, and she was going viral for this here. So she went to the Super Bowl this past year. As y'all know, the Eagles were playing the Chiefs, and the Chiefs lost. So she was on the field trying to celebrate. She was ishing on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and she was trying to steal the show. I don't know if one of the Eagles is clapping her cheeks or what. It was a whole deal. She on the field after the Super Bowl game. Travis Kelce walking off the field after the loss, and she was laughing in his face. Whole deal.
That's F. I ain't gonna lie. That hurt. I would have some ill will toward. Yeah, I don't like you now. Big glove. How's the big glove? This is wicked work. Stop. What in the hell?
You know what we saying? That's why I don't watch football no more.
Ain't no
Nonetheless, yeah, that was part of it. She was celebrating with the team that, you know, somehow she got on the field, all that. The Eagles was letting her troll. They let her do it.
Somebody see, like Miss X said, don't know if somebody clapped, but Kels, you need to think it. Why? It's not insecurity. These women are around the men that all of y'all claim y'all desire as far as physical aesthetics and money. So it's just too easy. She in the wolves den.
So here we go. I'm going to get back to this video for a minute. And we are talking about this. People are saying Travis Kelce fumbled that woman, Kayla, by choosing Taylor.
False. Fake news.
Trash work and expecting that somebody with the access of Travis Kelce is going to put up with you. All right? It's just not going to happen. You're not giving much. She's already said, I don't cook. I don't clean. If you want me to help you do something, pay me. Like, imagine you having a life partner, and this is how they talk. Nobody wants to deal with Kayla Nicole. She's self-aggrandizing. Like, don't be wrong. She's good to look at, and she wants everything for a man, doesn't want to do anything for a man. That's why nobody keeps her around. And then all of a sudden, this is somehow Travis Kelce's fault.
This is so funny because I remember back when they were dating, and this was it. Black women was like, y'all see? There's life outside of these ninjas. We can divest. This was the power couple. And he was sitting there making her pay for everything. What did you say? She said, I don't cook, I don't clean. Who the hell you think you is?
I know these are modern times, but I assure you, ladies, it still stands true, if not wholeheartedly. One of the main ways to a man's heart is through his stomach, y'all. And a man likes order. A man could be a dirty, greasy mechanic, but he want his house clean and in order. Shout out to Louis Farrakhan. Shout out to the good minister. I heard him say that, and it's true. Cook and clean, sisters. The two things y'all won't do, very critical.
It's a racial issue now. It wasn't a racial issue when he was with her for 5 years, was it? And I'm glad the brother came out here and said this.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce on their engagement. Much love and success in a long marriage, hopefully. But I'm going to attack what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to congratulate Taylor Swift while condemning Travis Kelce. That man does not have to explain why he's dated nothing but women of color and black women and ended up engaged to a white woman. He doesn't have to explain that. The problem is, y'all are so quick, like I always say on this app, y'all are so bad on condemning black men and thinking white men are going to save you, especially the rich ones. Oh, y'all think the rich ones all of y'all think y'all going to be Eve and Serena Williams. So if Travis Kelce used black women for a decade to get his rocks off and marries a white woman, good on him. He knows where his loyalties lie. He don't owe Kayla Nicole or the plethora and harem of black women who think that they are desirable to other races outside of black men. That is the delusion that y'all make up because y'all get these degrees. Y'all think y'all are better than black men. And time again, majority of white men and other races around the world show y'all that they're going to be loyalty to them and theirs. Y'all need to pick up the lesson.
Now, shout out to brother name is Leo Grand Prince Zero. Shout out to him. He's spitting facts, okay? Spitting all the way facts. Y'all want to congratulate Taylor Swift while hate on Travis Kelce, all right? And the reality is this ain't got nothing to do with race. Everybody know that what your type is that you might be wanting to date or to have fun with might not be the same qualities you look for in a long life.
No, that's what we all know. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Kev used to say that ad nauseum. Like, these men will play with y'all, but they are race loyal. They, no matter what you think, he might have been in there eating groceries, and you like, oh, this ninja love me. No, when it come down to it, and he ready to get married and maybe have some kids, this is what happened.
The point mistakes. Another misconception of this hunching culture. Yeah, ninjas get horned up and they start going balls to the walls, all pun intended. And you think it's love. Ninja just worked up, testosterone up, won a Super Bowl, out here playing football like Bobby Boucher, libido skyrocketing. And you like, oh, this ninja hunching me like he want to be married forever. No, he just trying to imprint you and did. Now you out for widow. Congratulations.
Time partner. Kayla Nicole just didn't cut it. The reason why he went back to a white woman is because, number one, she's respectable in his eyes, more or less than Kayla Nicole. I mean, if you look at some of the photos that Kayla Nicole posts online, I'm sorry. You're a man that really wants to marry a woman and you want to do things like this. I'm just going to be honest. It's a little risky. Okay. You want a woman that actually wants to be a wife, which Kayla Nicole wants to do what she wants to do, but she doesn't want to be a wife. I can guarantee you all the money that Taylor Swift has when it comes to Travis Kelce, she's willing to sacrifice to be with that man. Point blank, period. She is willing to, but what you need me to do? Oh yeah, Taylor Swift, will she cook and clean for you? Probably. Even though she don't got to, she'd be willing to do it because she wants to be in a relationship. And it's always people who are, I hate to say it, who broke, who ain't got that much going on for her. I'm just gonna be honest. Outside of Travis Kelce, nobody cares about Kayla Nicole. She ain't got nothing going. You look at her podcast, the numbers ain't there. Nobody really wants to deal with her. It's gonna be real. She's 30-something now. 10 years come along, we will never hear from her again. Because what about me?
Hell, this might be the next Kendra G. All right, she's some kind of personality, 34 years old. Like he said, 10 years from now, she's 45, right? Now what? She gonna be cantankerous, maybe hosting a dating show, with no results.
I asked a question before the show started. Who is up? City boys or city girls? City boys up $1 billion, 1.6 billion to be exact. Yes, drizzle. Who is the prize? I think this shows. The man is the prize. Shout out to this brother. Keep getting how you live.
What about me? She's another one of these chicks, Instagram models, whatever, looking for brand deals, no power in the game, no skin in the game, all right? And so people who are like that are irreplaceable because they don't bring value to the world. They don't bring value to the man. You look nice. You are great looking. You're beautiful. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about lifelong partnerships. Do you bring that? And then after which this announcement came out, look what Kayla Nicole posts.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness. I feel like happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I feel like joy has legs. I feel like joy has feet. I feel like joy has roots. I feel like joy creates space and allows room for more than just a good day. I think joy is an attitude. I think joy is a perspective. And I think joy is a lens through which I live and look at my life.
Let's listen to it.
Man.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
Stop lying. Y'all got to say and do whatever to cope. Y'all got to make it through the night and get to the morning. I get it.
Got to try to ingest as much copium as they can and try to dry up that tear-soaked pillow. This is Tracy Ellis Ross and the sister from Gina. Those two, they going out wild. The whole group, it's a handful of them. Joy Taylor, Kendra. But these two, they becoming manic. Her entourage is 3 of them. They are manic. They up on IG, taking pictures, trying to be sexy, washing their drawers, and then they up here, having sombering, melancholy moments.
You guys heard it. I think joy is different from happiness. Happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I think joy is an attitude. I think joy is a perspective, and I think joy is a lens through which I live and look at my life. I'm glad that you said that, Caleb, because basically this cryptic post means you're on the same road as Tracy Ellis Ross, as Tia Mowry. Please get a ticket and get in line over there with them. You lost. This is how people who lose talk. Let's shift the goalposts. Well, I'm happy still. Are you happy? You got beat fair and square by Taylor Swift from the man that you used to have. He upgraded. He's not thinking about you. His life is going to be tremendously better. And at the same time, you can't get nobody. You go around hating when they lost to the Eagles and Super Bowl. There you were looking all happy about it, but he still got 3 Super Bowls. You ain't got one. He's still marrying Taylor Swift, okay? You don't have a hundredth of a following that Taylor Swift has. You don't even have 1 million followers. That man did better. He got somebody that's more down and he got more than you. This is how it works when you're a valuable man. If one woman won't give you what you want, and it used to be the case for women to say that, if one man won't do it, somebody else will. No, what we're finding out is, if one woman won't do it, another woman will. But the trick to that is, you got to keep working on yourself. This is the problem when you don't work on yourself and you stay the same over the years. You don't have anything to offer over the years. You're not growing and developing over the years. So what happens? You end up like Kayla Nicole, you get beat. And so when you get beat, you don't want to just say, you know what? My mistakes. I messed up. You know what? I can learn from my experience. You don't want to say that. So then you accept it laying down and you get upset about it. And then you want to go ahead and shift the goalpost. Many folks do that. You stay on your podcast getting 5 to 10,000 views, talking about a whole bunch of nothing, when the man that went and upgraded you, yes, that's right, going from black to white, because once you go black, you don't go back. That's honestly not true. Obviously, it's not true. And left you there with all of that thickness and all of that workout and all of that, whatever you got going on. He left that for you. You handle that. You keep that. I don't even need that. And so many men would rather have a partner that they find somewhat attractive, that really want to be in a relationship, than have somebody that is a IG model and a self-aggrandizing.
Yeah, somebody that's just for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
And he went on to say something, like she said, she don't cook, she don't clean. But Taylor Swift, with her 1.4 billion, she would at least attempt. I don't know what it would taste like, but if he asked, I'm sure she would try to make him happy. That's probably what she'd here for.
You get a ring for effort when you got $1 billion and you try. It's because now it's cute. Well, you try to make me a nice chicken dish. It's all right. Call in a personal chef. Appreciate your try. Now let's bust down on fine cuisine. But it's the effort. Do y'all not understand? Effort goes a long way, huh? It's the thought that counts in some cases, not all cases, but some. Sisters like this, you got a man that don't like being told no, because he ain't got to be told no. He's Super Bowl champion and all that entails. And you telling me you don't cook and don't clean? Why would he even process that to even consider it?
And don't care about nothing but themselves. Don't tell you what they not going to do. Oh, I'm not going to clean. Oh, I'm not going to do this. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Wait a minute. But do I got to do everything? Yes. Get the hell out of here. Honestly. Nobody wants to put up with nobody like that. I don't get it. You got to have something to offer. Let me just say this. I was in the business meeting one time, right? And I was trying to have a partnership with this particular entity. So I told this particular entity, listen, I'm willing.
There we go. O'Shea got a lot of O'Shea story. Nonetheless, all right, we done covered enough. We got the net of it. Oh, he did not fumble. This brother leveled up, and they are mad that he's not still with a black woman. That's just.
This is not hypocrisy. We understand that the melanated sister physically looks better. But again, appearance and fitness is only a barrier to entry. That gets you in the door. Cooperation and submissiveness must follow. Otherwise, you just get an on and off relationship for 5 years like she did. Connect the dots.
And for that, Blaze Galaxy.
For sure.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, y'all got sister on that topic. Somebody came in the chat. Y'all stomped them out. And while we glorifying the white woman, y'all got to get that. Y'all got to get that that bigotry out your system. When it comes to getting desired outcomes and doing better for our culture and trying to change the tide of things, stop, please, and thank you.